Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have a very special episode from Tokyo Treat. This is our DIY candy apple. So from what I can tell, these are little apple flavored candies that we're going to dip in a candy syrup and then in sprinkles. I think this is going to be really fun. I like when they send us these little DIY kits. They've been a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Alright. Sorry, trying to decide which side to open. The other side has instructions. So even though we do have instructions in the culture guide, which I have in front of me, and it seems pretty straightforward, I just want to keep those available. I can smell the apple, which is always a good sign. Always a good sign. Okay, so our candies kind of moved around a bit in shipping. And it looks like some of them kind of got indented from the toothpick, but that's okay. Alright, so we have our syrup. And then we have our sprinkles. I do appreciate the fact that they include the toothpick needed. Just a small minor detail, but still I appreciate it. So we're going to dip in our syrup, which is a lot thicker than I thought it would be, I have to admit. Okay. And I have to admit, I'm a fan of sprinkles, so I'm going to cover this with as many as I possibly can. So here we have our candy apple candy. Is really interesting. So these candies, they are super soft, chewy candies. Hence why you can stab it with the toothpick, right? Really nice, very lovely texture. The sprinkles kind of give it a nice little bit of a crunch to it, in part because of just how tiny they are. It's really kind of fun, the contrast between the textures, especially with that kind of candy syrup in there, keeping everything together. They work really well together. What's kind of interesting is, at least where I'm at, so I don't tend to eat candy apples, but I'm familiar with like doing caramel apples. So it feels really interesting to me. The syrup is actually apple flavored, and it's a bit sour. Not super sour, just a hint of sour, which gives a contrast to the apple flavor of the candy, because this is not a sour apple. It's a very sweet one. Yeah, just really pretty good, pretty fun, really tasty. If you enjoy kind of the DIY aspect of these, you might really enjoy this. If you like apple, you might also really like it. They both, the candy syrup and the candy itself, have a very fresh apple taste. Really nice, really fun. Coach Sosama. So to recap, we tried our DIY candy apple, which was really a lot of fun. The candy itself really nice and soft and chewy with a really sweet, fresh apple flavor. The candy syrup was a bit thicker than I expected. Also apple flavored, but a little bit on the sour side, not super sour, but just a touch. And then, of course, the nice crunch from those sprinkles. They all kind of work together really pretty well. It's really fun, really tasty. Would definitely recommend. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.